cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third.
Here's
right
big
fielder,
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he takes strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yanks lead. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Drilled right back up the middle. And on one pitch, he's retired. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Jose Bautista.
So striding in, Jose Bautista. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sabathia into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back at the track, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Right fielder, Mark.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Greg Bird.
Pulled toward right center field. And the move is Upton. One away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Batting 7th, the left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Now the first pitch from CC. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is there. One pitch, one out.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
Here's Justin Upton now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now batting, Todd Frazier. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now in the box, CC Sabathia. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And a bouncing ball, foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. Judge is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 26.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Sabathia pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bird.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starlin Castro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Todd Frazier now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, he's sitting pretty right now, Matt. 1-2. You definitely want to get this guy out. Don't give him too much to hit, make him chase. But you got the pitcher on the on-deck circle. You want him to start next half inning.
He's set. Now the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Bautista. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trumbo.
Now the first pitch from CC. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Justin Upton now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 0-1 looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready for another chance? CC Sabathia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ellsbury.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around first, digging for 2, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
And he misses again. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Nope, that's foul.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Ellsbury rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judd. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt. Hey, one thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In.
Oh, and while we talk, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. Blake Parker is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. First offering on its way. Gary Sanchez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
Up next for the Yankees,
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
the pitcher, number 53, Blake Parker.
Kevin Pillar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Ian Desmond. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from Baltimore after this. Kenta Maeda takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 18.
Here's Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another one sent foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The left fielder.
Ready
number
once
11.
again, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The batter, left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's Matt Holliday is into the on-deck circle now, and by doing so, that'll signal the end for
Matt Holliday.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Sent on the ground out to second, and Holiday has a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box
Now batting,
scores. But, man, that
center
ball's
fielder,
hit hard up the middle.
Jacoby
He's going to do well for
Ellsbury.
himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Bautista will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
Now
up.
batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi
He's got a hit in
Gregorius.
3 at-bats to this point. And that misses, ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at some...
Sergio Romo takes the mound
Now
to try to
pitching,
get out of this mess.
Sergio
There are 2 on with only 1 away. In now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo looks up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Into the box,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Up next for the
But both
Yankees,
of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's set, and the payoff pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Tommy Cangley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First offering on its way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going. I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That misses 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Melky Cabrera.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. We'll see the exciting young. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Montero has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Chase Headley will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And they start him out away with a called strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Gregorius into shallow left, and that's the second out of the inning. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
Now batting, shortstop.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, the conditions are getting tougher. The rain is intensifying right now. So doing the little things right now really become important.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jose Martinez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8th. Riding in once again, Miguel Montero. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Jose Martinez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Jose Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Judge is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Way in front of that fastball. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The batter, first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bird.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice
14.
Job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Montero is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6. Hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Victor.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. Ellsbury will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. So that'll put a wrap on things here.